Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. We decided that we would build the most insane gaming PC we could with the parts that we had on hand. This is by no means a budget PC, a practical PC, or even an attainable PC, because the total cost of this machine exceeds 10,000 Australian dollars. The reason why we built it? Simple. Because we can. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button right now and turn on that little bell to receive notifications. We upload basically every single day of the week, so do yourself a big old favor and make sure you're subscribed. This build is a showcase type of build and it's not designed for daily use. It was built to show off the insane Gigabyte Z390 AORUS Extreme WATERFORCE motherboard, and it's not meant to be practical, even though it does perform like an absolute monster. Before we start, there's some business to attend to. We have to disassemble the Christmas build first so we can reuse the Cooler Master Cosmos C700M for this insane build. Let's pull it apart and start building. Let's talk about the parts because I know you guys will want to know. The motherboard we used is the Gigabyte Z390 AORUS XTREME WATERFORCE. This is the best Z390 board ever made. No exceptions. There's no argument to be had. There's nothing that even comes close to this board in performance. We took a close look at this board. If you want to check that out, there's a little eye in the top right hand corner right now. The CPU we use for this build is the Intel Core i9-9900K. The 9900K is an 8-core, 16-thread gaming powerhouse, and it is one of the, if not the fastest gaming CPUs ever created. To put it simply, it's a beast. It's a beast. Although, it's pretty expensive for a gaming CPU. The GPUs we used, yes, there's two of them, are the Gigabyte AORUS RTX 2080 Ti's. Now, the reason why we didn't water cool these cards was because we had no time to get water blocks, and also, this is a show build. It's not supposed to be practical. And if you're wondering why we didn't have an NVLink bridge to make it SLI, well, that's because we didn't have one. Simple as that. To cool everything other than the GPUs, we used the Z390 AORUS XTREME WATERFORCE monoblock that covers everything that generates heat on the motherboard. All of the fittings we used are from XSPC in chrome black. We only had to use one radiator, so we decided to use the EK Coolstream PE 360mm radiator, paired with the Thermaltake Pacific PR22 D5 RGB pump and res combo. You might have noticed that I didn't show any pipe bending at all. Well, the reason for that is because I didn't have to bend any new pipes. I have so many offcuts from all the other water-cooled builds that we've done. I just went through our box of pipes and yeah, I'd had things that bent that just fit. In fact, we didn't even have to cut or trim anything. It was probably the easiest custom loop that I've ever built. It didn't even take, I think it took like an hour and a half or something. Yeah, it wasn't very hard at all. The RAM we used was 32 gigs of Thermaltake water RAM at 3200 megahertz. We did a full build with the water RAM and you can check that out in the top right hand corner right now. Lastly, the case. It's the Cooler Master Cosmos C700M. This case is huge and you can fit some pretty wild setups in it. This case can even be inverted if that's your cup of tea. Compared to the C700P, the C700M is much more refined and it's a pleasure to build in. Special thanks to Gigabyte, Cooler Master, Thermaltake and ADATA for providing the most important parts for this build. Without them believing in the things that we do on this channel, we could never ever build a PC like this ever. Seriously. It's a $10,000 PC. There's no way in hell I could afford to buy these parts. Like, yeah, it's crazy. If you're interested in any of the parts in this video to do your own build or not, it's up to you. There is links in the description down below. Also, if you guys want any of the music that I make featured in our videos, that's right, I make the music. You see the little now playing things? Yeah, you can go over to our Patreon and grab the music. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, tell us what you hated about it. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peek, we seek. And seriously, look at this thing. It's ridiculous. $10,000 gaming PC. Whoa. I can't even. It's gonna be sad when I have to disassemble it.